How to brain dump in your planner or what to write in your planner. This is what we're going to be talking about today. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, the end of the year Hobonichi slump is real. This is my hone. This is my baby. I absolutely love this planner. I am very much team hardcover because at the end of the year, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful book that I have on my shelf, and I cannot be more excited. And I really love this planner journal. And even though, yes, I didn't use it in the monthlies or the weeklies as much as I wanted, the real reason being is that it was just, A5 is a little too big for my purpose of writing, but I did want to share with you, and I was like about to really write how to brain dump and what to write in your planner. But this side is so like, there's so much ephemera. I can't. The lump is so serious. So we are going to go ahead and do it on this side. Yes, it's for a Monday, but at the end of the day, you know what? It's okay. Um, because I kind of journal after the fact or after the week. But before I move on to brain dumping and just showing you how to brain dump, when to brain dump, or what to write in your planner, I wanted to quickly share some things. So I did get an order from Yoseka Stationery. I ended up getting my son's the One Piece collection, and I shared that video on Instagram. So if you want to go see that, I will put my link, or I think it's in the comment area down below, but you can definitely go see that on my Instagram. So I got some items. This was from, I believe, another shop that I ordered from, Droom Google. I don't want to make, I don't really want to mess up their name, but it was a pen shop from Texas. So I got this initial order, which is cats. And how cute is this cat? Like, how cute, right? And so adorable. These are always great to like write notes in or just kind of write down ideas, and that's what I'm using it for. So I'm just going to put those to the side. I also picked up from Yoseka, these are from Yoseka, these cute, adorable like cat stickers and teddy bear stickers. And honestly, there is a total of 56 on the top, 56 on the bottom, so a total of 112. So basically I have like 336 stickers of little kind of like cute cat and bear face emojis that I can use in my planner, and I'm definitely going to use it. This is going to go in my A6 Han memory keeper, and I cannot wait to show you. I did get an original Techo A6, but I just, when it came down to it, I got an A6 Han because I wanted the hardcover for my memory keeper. So I got that. These are old but a goodie. So a oldie but a goodie. This is from Daiso. You could pick those up. They still have them. And then this is the other item that I got from Yoseka. Can you tell I love cats? I mean, I have two cats, so I mean, cat lady I am. And then this one I just thought was so funny, because it's like a chunky cat. Like, this cat is living a good life. It's just to be funny. So I got those two, and I just kept them because I was like, I clearly have a theme going on without knowing I have a theme going on. But yeah, those are really cute. So moving on to what I wanted to discuss. So when you talk about brain dumping, right? And people want to know, okay, what can I brain dump? So let's think about it. We're going to do a brain dump kind of like category here. And this is the same thing for, what to write in your planner. What can you write in your planner? And there are many ideas. I actually had several questions regarding this, and I said, you know what, let me make a video and let me kind of show a visual. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of let you all see the process. All right, so now that we are a little closer to the notebook, I'm using these Daisos because I want it to be clear as in terms of the category, and I want it to stick out so that way it won't blend in the page. But we're going to go ahead and go with the pink one. first. So the first thing that you can brain dump, are all the important things. So you can either do a top 3 or urgent or like a today that needs to be done. These are all very similar. A top 3, urgent, today. These are things that have to get done. These are things that need to be completed for the day, and you just need to write a list down, whether it's, doing laundry, doing the dishes, vacuuming, cleaning, dropping off something at the post office, picking up meds, calling to make an appointment, calling to reschedule an appointment, calling to make a payment, ensuring that you have a payment taken out, things like that. So definitely, what are your top items, urgent items that need to be done today? This is something that you can definitely brain dump. The other items that you can brain dump are just everything on your mind. Literally, a brain dump is just kind of letting go of information that is stored. So basically, what I call this is info dumping thoughts. Okay, so when it comes down to it, it's really just kind of sharing your thoughts, writing down your thoughts, anything you're thinking about, anything that is weighing on you, anything that is really kind of having you go back and forth and think about things. I am someone, and this is something recently new that I learned, because apparently a lot of people don't have an inner voice, and there are some people who do have an inner voice, or like an inner voice that kind of chit chats in your head. So for me, I always thought that was just like the subconscious, having a conversation or just kind of reviewing things. Like I review things in my head. So yeah, sometimes it's things that you think about, things that you have like just thoughts on, things that you are kind of reviewing or going through. I like to call that the info dumping of thoughts. So just basically a lot of information dumping, a lot of just sharing what you're thinking, how you're feeling, all that. So that is another category. Okay. And then when it comes down to it, there is another one that you can do as well. Okay. And these are, things that you would like to accomplish, right? What are your goals? Right? What are your goals? What do you want to accomplish today? What are things that you are tracking? That is something that you can definitely write down. You can just basically put a whole bunch of information down. There are people who literally like want to just talk about what they're eating, how they're feeling, uh, how they feel about certain goals, what they feel on a specific day. And, at some point, it's a lot of information when you are tracking things. And that's why people do have trackers. I do know that there are people who don't like tracking things, and they don't want to put a dot every day. So a way of doing that is kind of writing it out. Like, I walked today, or I didn't feel like walking, or I followed, my vegetable count goal today, or I ate this much protein, or I really don't like eating protein, or I'm really bad at maintaining my protein. Things like that, you can go ahead and also kind of like brain dump and just kind of just share those thoughts, because it's an ongoing flow of thought, right? It's definitely something that you will have. And when I was reviewing like things that you can brain dump, right? Where is that? Did I put it in October? Maybe I did. Right here. So when I go back to my notes, right, it's just like a whole bunch of things that you can do. So like, it's basically free writing whatever you're feeling and thinking with your goals or tracking items, and you just want to kind of have those ideas and that discussion in that. And then the other one is just basically kind of like the emotional brain dump. And the reason I call it the emotional brain dump is because this is basically where you are like free writing your emotions. Okay? Emotions, feelings. This is where you can put it in. Like, you're frustrated, write it on paper. You are anxious, write it on paper. You want to talk about something and not really sound like, you're not, you sound like you're being somewhat judgmental or mean or frustrated, whatever it is that you think you're feeling, right? Because we are human. We are all human. We experience various ranges of emotion. Not everyone is going to be happy 24/7. Not everyone is going to be in a bright, spirited mood. It is a constant emotional journey, especially for someone like me at my age, at my time, at my current moment in life. I go through a myriad of emotions throughout the day, and it's just, I know like now that I'm seeing it on social media a lot, it's like my body's like telling me, or someone, God is telling me like, hey, look, there's other women going through this same exact, stage in your life that you're sharing, right? And my mom always talks about like how she went through like certain stages in her life, like, being a new mom or having menopause, things like that. Um, so emotions are a great info dumping session, right? It's a great brain dump session because you could literally write down your emotions. Think of Mean Girls with that, what is it called? That rage book, the burn book. Like they were all writing these mean things, but it's like when you think about it and you write something in your journal, it's your journal. No one else is going to look at it. No one else is going to read it because it's your journal. So it's a great place to share emotions, to share frustrations, to write down freely what you are thinking and freely what you want to do or how you want to feel or how you want to go about something. So these are the ways that I think you can brain dump. There's people who brain dump like for the top 3, it'll even be a grocery list, and then they'll take that brain dump and literally stick it on a sticky note like this and literally write a grocery list and then go to the supermarket. So people have different ways of processing things, and I think like this is somewhat helpful. I hope it is. And then I'm going to flip over to the other side, right? We're going to use this side again because this side is getting very hard to write on. So I hope, that was clear. And then we're going to use like the gray cats because, why not? And I'm going to go ahead and stick that on the other side once I get done with this video so I could have it like one on the 16th and one here so I know that's what I filmed. Memory in the making, literally. Okay, so what to write in your planner. And here you go. So we are going to make this super simple. This is probably, a lot shorter in explanation because it's all very kind of familiar for me at this point because I've been doing it for so long, and I like using, these little stickies because it makes everything stand out. I pulled the extra purple, that's okay. So the first thing I always think about are appointments. Do I have to make or cancel? This goes in your monthly section, and I left this blank on top so you could see that goes in your monthly section. Okay. The other item that you want to do monthly, and this, I hate having like anything crooked, but if we all know me, you all know I can't do anything really straight. Bills, they're monthly. So you want to write down your bills monthly as well. You want to write down what's coming out, what you have to pay, anything like that, okay? Anything that's on like payment plans, you may also want to look at as well. So that's something you want to do on a monthly schedule. So I'm going to put the monthly here. In terms of the other items here for weekly, it's going to be your weekly to-dos, right? You want to make a list of everything you have to do during the week, whether it's laundry, whether it's grocery shopping, whether it's going to drop off something at the post office, whatever it is you need to do, those are your weekly to-dos. Then for the weeklies, you have to put dates of appointments, right? You have to do that, your dates of appointment. Then the other item for your weekly is basically your weekly, it's going to be like your task list. These are items that you have to complete weekly, right? Laundry, cleaning, bedding, anything like that, that's going to go in this list because you want to make sure you keep a weekly log. Now, the other final thing that a lot of people keep track of weekly is going to be, and I'm going to have to put this here on the side here, is tracking. Okay, there are people who do track weekly. They track different items, such as tracking their meals, tracking what they eat, tracking their sleep, tracking what they read, tracking if they are, walking or exercising or doing something for that specific day. So these are things that are getting tracked, and these are things that you want to keep a track of because you want to make sure you get to see how you're progressing. So now that you've done the monthly for appointments, to make or cancel bills, monthly payment plans, anything like that, that's your monthly. Your weekly is your to-dos. Your weeklies are also anything, dates of appointments, weekly task lists, weekly tracking. And then finally, your daily would be anything where it goes in regards to, and we're going to go ahead and have to use like yellow, but it's okay because dailies are going to be literally one item. So dailies can be your memory, right? It could be what happened. It could be your schedule or feelings. And really that could be your daily, anything pertaining to what happened during the day, anything that was vital or important in terms of a memory, anything that you have pertaining to your schedule, such as work or life or anything like that. And then also finally your emotions, your feelings, things that happened there during the day, how it made you feel and what you were experiencing at that moment. So I really hope this video was helpful. It was very, very simple. And I was like, let me use the sticky notes that I recently got to kind of share and visualize how you can use your planner, what you can write in your planner, ways that you can contribute to your planner. And there are different types of planners, and I might have a video talking about that, like the types of planners that I'm thinking about having or using, or anyone can use really. And I kind of wrote a list here when I was doing this kind of like brain dumping or info dumping session on this page. And I'm really glad someone asked for this video. So thank you. And I hope this was helpful. And until the next time, bye-bye.